Hello mates and lads, this is 155mm bringing you another video. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm coming on here on YouTube tonight to address a public figure who is pretty well known in the Gulf War syndrome, Gulf War illness / what the government considers to be the multitude of chronic signs, symptoms of diagnosed and undiagnosed illnesses found in us Persian Gulf veterans, Gulf War I veterans, who served in the area from 2nd August 1990 all the way to the 2003 invasion. And when I say not all of us have that, but there's a lot who served during that time frame, and I speak facts with that. If you don't believe me, go check out the Department of Veterans Affairs website. You'll find out that what I say here on YouTube I back up with facts, factual evidence. Even though you may never see this video, I'm addressing this video directly to Dr. Rokke. He seems to be an expert on depleted uranium, etc. And from what I've seen of his videos, he now quote me if I'm wrong now, but from what I've seen of his videos, he seems to believe that depleted uranium is what caused the multitude of chronic signs, symptoms, and diagnosed and undiagnosed illnesses found in us Gulf War I veterans. Now, my question for you, Dr. Rokke, hopefully you would see this video sometime. My question is for you. Can you answer this question for me? Can you tell me why the Kurds from the 1988 AFEM campaign, who were bombed by Saddam Hussein with his cocktail of biological, chemical, combat warfare back in 1988 in Halabja? You remember the AFEM campaign? Well, when they were bombed, can you explain to me how it is that they have Gulf War syndrome? Can you tell me that? Because to my knowledge, in 1988 there was no depleted uranium in the Persian Gulf whatsoever. Nada. There was not any whatsoever. So can you explain to me how they now have Gulf War syndrome? You might want to go compare notes with Professor Christine Gosden, who is the only professor to my knowledge who has had hands-on diagnosis and treatment with the Kurds from the AFEM campaign, and she went over there 10 years later in 1998. And she found that the Kurds have Gulf War syndrome. In a nutshell, they have Gulf War syndrome. Okay. Go look at her research. Now, the depleted uranium argument, easily debunked. Easily debunked. Facts. Until you can prove to me why the Kurds have Gulf War syndrome, then that's debunked. And another thing, I'm not trying to start an argument on this situation. We all need to band together and come to one conclusion, and the one conclusion is the conclusion that shows the facts. Okay, that alone rules out depleted uranium. We need to come to one conclusion that shows the facts. Okay, put all the facts together. We need to quit spinning all this crap. We need to all stand together as one unit, as one, stand together on this fight as one team. Okay, I support the non-deployed vets, and I also support the deployed vets. With me, it's leave no veterans behind. But it seems to be a lot of this. Well, there was nothing going on over there when this happened, or there's no way this could have been. Let me make this factual to you individuals. Nobody here dictates when Saddam stops firing these chemicals. Okay, nobody. Nobody. The U.S. government did not have power over Saddam. They could not control that war criminal's actions. He was still manufacturing chemicals, weapons of mass destruction, all the way up to the 2003 invasion. They could not stop him, so they could not stop him from using them as well. know that. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. And I have a future video here that I'm going to put out in the future as well, showing factual proof of foreign troops who served in the Persian Gulf way up in the during the Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal Campaign, which supposedly was peacekeeping operations there, Dr. Rokke. It's all in the web. All you got to do is check it out. Well, these veterans, way up in the so-called peacekeeping operation, claimed that Saddam Hussein put sarin gas on them. They went home to their country, told their government inquired, did a test on non-deployed versus deployed veterans, and they found out the deployed veterans were consistent with their claims of Saddam using sarin on them. Proven. During the Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal Campaign, which supposedly was peacekeeping operations, that Saddam Hussein used chemical combat warfare on them. Now, we can keep spinning the depleted uranium thing. I mean, everyone, you know, I'm not trying to say that you're trying to do that, or I'm not trying to say that all these people on the internet, but it sure does look like people have an agenda here to spin this thing the way they want to spin it. I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to, you know, to get on Good Morning America, and you know, I'm just here to present the facts, and the facts are, you're not going to prove to me that depleted uranium caused this until you can prove to me that the Kurds got Gulf War syndrome from depleted uranium, and that just ain't going to happen. Sorry. And you're not going to prove to me that the anthrax shots did it until you can prove to me that the Kurds got anthrax shots. That's just not going to happen. Sorry. You're not going to prove to me the burning oil wells caused it until you can prove to me, again, yeah, you guessed it, that's right, until you can prove to me that the Kurds got Gulf War syndrome from burning oil wells. You're not going to prove that to me, okay? Just not going to happen. There's only one thing, factual, and I notice you all like to dance around that one thing, that one fact that proves we're Gulf War illness, Gulf War syndrome, / the multitude of chronic signs, symptoms, and diagnosed and undiagnosed illness found in us Persian Gulf War I veterans. You like to dance around that one fact that proves where this came from. For the rest of my viewers, respectful citizens carry firearms, criminals carry weapons. Peace out.